Really, even by P2B standards, this is low. By Femi Fani Kurdi. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. How insensitive, wicked and irresponsible can you be? Are you so desperate for power? I wonder how your running mate who is a Muslim feels about this. I wonder how your Muslim supporters feels about this. Is it only Christians that have been killed and kidnapped by the terrorists and that are affected by the ASU strike? Why do you thrive on deceit and division? Can't you just grow up and stop trying to set Nigeria on fire? Yes, Christians have suffered, but Muslims have too. Even the theists, agnostics, pagans, and practitioners of the traditional religions have suffered too. If you want to lead this country, you must speak for all and protect all, and not just members of your own faith. Please, stop using religion to achieve your objective and do not push your country into a religious war because we have no other. You are only a deceitful liar, but you are a danger to the peace and unity of Nigeria. Some of us spoke up for Christians when we were being treated unfairly and when we were being persecuted, and we paid a heavy price for it willingly. And if needs be, we would do it all over again without restraint or hesitation. You only started speaking up for Christians after you declared your interest in running for the presidency. Up until then, you despised and showed contempt for every Christian in this country, except for those that share the Catholic faith. As governor of Anambra, you persecuted both non-Catholic Christians and Muslims. This newfound attempt to be champion of our holy faith cannot and will not work, and it is deeply insulting. Worse, you are least qualified. You do not have the heart or courage of David, and the church cannot be used as a vehicle to achieve political power. It is too much, too important. It is much too important and much too pure and holy for that. The Mother Church is a strength and shield, and our clerics are the servants of our living God. We love and respect every single one of them. Stop attempting to use them for your dirty, abusive, and divisive brand of politics. Now, I don't know where FFK is going. They have men that help me. FFK, they use English, they carry me, they go beyond another. Because I don't know, in all this now, I cannot really say what exactly he's talking about. It's not clear. It is not clear. Okay? What exactly is the bone of contention here? Because I don't see it. But I know that he was talking about, at a point I knew he was talking about P2B. He began, or maybe they began it here without telling us, what even brought about this. Had it been they told us, oh, this is actually what brought about this, and this is now, the reaction of FFK, then we could know. Alright, it's almost like all those commenters they did not listen to P2B's speech, which FFK is complaining about. Now listen to this excerpt from the speech. Those children who are supposed to be in the university but cannot go because of ASU strike belong to a church, and nobody is saying anything about it. The question is it only Christian children that ASU strike is affecting? Coming from a person that aspires to be president, such a divisive statement is below expectation and diminishes his leadership quality and standard. University students are children of practitioners and diverse faith. Why singlate out the Christian children? As if the ASU strike is a segregated one against only the Christian. The Labour Party candidate, no doubt, goofed. Religion is a very sensitive thing, no matter how desperately a candidate may be canvassing for votes. No matter how desperately a candidate may be canvassing for votes, religion should not be employed insensitively. That is FFK concern, and all persons of harmonious and peaceful dissipation will align with it. All the abuses and insults directed at FFK are unwarranted. Okay, I have not listened to that particular interview. So now you know that religion is a sensitive thing, yet Tinubu ignored it. Okoro. Oh God. Oh goodness. This is a campaign calumny, sheer whipping of sentiment. P2B's statement was singled out of context and is being parodied as the only thing he said. Wasn't that the same Obi that said the bad economy did not have regards to any tribe or religion? Why pin him down on only a statement in a context, crying forward there is no issues? Obi cannot be as low as is being portrayed. Enemies at work. Like I said, I have not listened to the interview. Had I listened to this interview now, I'll be able to say, oh, this thing where they talk now lie you or not. But because I have not listened to it, I cannot really make. But sincerely, I know how these people can be. They can go to a particular speech, a whole speech, and pick out this is what people now, media people, they do this thing well. they'll come and single it out, and it is going to be as if, that is what this person is saying. I remember when Femi Kuti came out and he said, that he was not in support of the term obedient. Before the media carried it that, he was in support of obedient, that he cannot be obedient, and they misquoted him. He still came out and clarified it. So I would want you and I to go back and listen to that particular interview before coming out. Before we come out and, do, okay. So now, that religion is a sensitive thing. Yes, Tinubu ignored it. Well, we're not talking about Tinubu right now. I will repeat again. Let us go and listen to the interview. Let us listen. Because I used to say, and I'll keep saying, listen to what people, to what, what's it called? To your candidates. Even if he's not a candidate. Listen to these people. So that you would avoid hearsay. It is because of things like this. So that they're going to come and tell you, now wait and talk with this. You too, you will carry the news. Listen to this interview. Look for it. Listen to it and make sure that you are not, blindly supporting. You should know Igbos are one-way thinkers. They won't even open their mind to your opinion. Theirs is the best and nothing could change that. They forget they are a dot in a circle. Wow. You really, really need to come out and specify that. Wahala, yeah, go gas, so make blood try no splash for my body. Alright, this is a situational statement. His address was probably in a Christian gathering. He was equally made similar expression in Muslim and non-faith gathering. Obi is for all sections of Nigeria. FFK and the likes. You ever failed to smear our incoming president? Mr. Understand, please, Obi was trying to let you know that as a Christian, Christ like you ought to live like a Christ, even in an office. Remember, he used the word Christian because he himself is a Christian. So he cannot be elected as president and allow his fellow citizens to be out of school when they're supposed to be in school. Remember this again, in Christendom, be a Christian or Muslim, since you believe you are dressed as a Christian. Alright, FFK, what audience was this statement made? You did not say, but if the unit of the nation is under your concern, go to your archives, retrieve your terrible statements, and publicly denounce them. You know what I mean. Alright. Okay, but FFK overflogged this issue. What about his own presidential candidate who is running a Muslim ticket, and he has kept quiet about it like a chameleon, and overfed ostrich he is. It's all about politics and party loyalty here. It is not about being objective or fair to all aspirants. FFK is a spoilt brat and he is very arrogant too. He's hooked up with the APC just because they are paying his bills, period. They don't drag FFK. Well, the thing is, I still insist on we listening to this campaign, not just, this interview, listening to all of that. This is why I keep saying, listen to your candidates and even those who are not your candidates, so that you can hear for yourself from the horse's mouth, not on hearsay or based on, I don't write, make you read. Alright, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.